rolling. Larry Whitaker in the building. Definitely a blooper.
They always read the full name on the list. So I'm like, I hope they don't say Earl. I hope they don't say Earl. Raised in Virginia Beach, graduated from Pittsville High School, and my family lives in Chesapeake.
What did you run?
I ran the 4x1, the 200, the sprints. Sprints, relays, yeah.
Respect. Okay, so what's your middle name, Larry?
My middle name is Earl.
Earl, okay. Larry Earl.
Larry Earl Whitaker.
Word.
I could not stand my middle name growing up.
Really?
Yeah, I could not stand my middle name. Every time we were in class, the first day of school, they always read the full name on the list.
Wow.
So I'm like, I hope they don't say Earl. I hope they don't say Earl. Larry Earl Whitaker Jr. But I didn't like the name.
Were you named after somebody?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was named after my dad. My dad's name is Larry Earl Whitaker, but.
Man, that's a blessing.
Yeah, it is definitely a blessing, but when you're young, you really can't see it. Okay. So I really had to grow into my name. Okay. But I'm gonna put a pin right there because that can go into starting the ego.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it was. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to limit my own identity because that's who I was. Your name is who you are. So I didn't like my name, so I was trying to hide it, get around it. But at the end of the day, that's who I was. So I had no choice but to grow into it because it's too much work to change your name.
Yeah.
Always put the Junior.
You put the Junior. Yeah, respect. LJ.
Exactly.
Did your family call you LJ?
No. They've never called me
really?
LJ. It was always Little Larry.
Little Larry. Mm-hmm. Word.
Yeah, the Ebonics.
Yeah.
The TTLE. Little Larry. That's exactly what it used to be.
All right, bet. So, if you had somebody that was an inspiration to you, whether it be a celebrity or artist or somebody, who would you say?
My dad.
Your dad. Word. Big Larry.
Yeah.
Big Larry.
He is definitely an inspiration, but my inspirations have changed from year to year. Mm-hmm. I would say in elementary school, it was my grandma, because I'm a grandma's kid. Mm-hmm. She used to take me to church, Sunday school, stop me by McDonald's before we went to church. And then as I got to middle school, high school, it was my mom. And then college. In college, I realized how different I was because I grew up with both parents in my household, my mom and my dad, and then my two siblings. So when I saw how my colleagues and my friends didn't have dads or fathers in their life, it made me really appreciate mine. Yeah. And it made me think about, how my dad has been there. One thing that my dad has really taught me, he used to like ingrain in me is watch your tone. Because your tone speaks volumes. It determines your mood, determines your attitude, determines how people respond to you. Mm-hmm. So when I used to be in the house getting upset, I'm yelling and say, watch your tone, watch your tone. And another thing that really, and I think this is the way that I think comes from my dad. He used to always tell me, and again, I feel like my dad is the kind of the foundation of Starve the Ego, Feed the Soul. I'm not even realizing.
What do you say? You said ego what?
Starve the ego, feed the soul.
Okay, starve the ego, feed the soul. Yeah. I respect that.
I think he is the basis of it because when I was going through middle school, the years where you're more impressionable, more influenced, he used to always tell me stories about how people respected him for what he did not do. Right. So when he had friends that smoked, had friends that drank, and had friends that party, went out and did whatever, Mm-hmm. But they respected him for just being who he was. Right. And I took that same identity, and I had friends that smoked, had friends, the same type of friends. But I was confident in who I was. So the ego part of me was being killed by what my dad was teaching me. Right. And then I began to live according to what I wanted to live, who I really was. Because I didn't like that stuff no way. Right. Yeah, so my dad is definitely the real OG, for real. Definitely. And he taught me that it's okay to show emotion because one of the things that men lack is emotion. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's one of the reasons why it's so hard for us to relate to our women. Mm-hmm. And it causes a lot of problems because we emotionally detach ourselves. Yeah. So definitely my dad. Definitely,
and that's the thing. I can really respect that because in my last set of interviews, I had mostly women, and so I wanted to make it a point to have my brothers in this, just because it's one thing that we are who we are, but when we are entrepreneurs and creatives, it's different. You know, it's different, and so I really wanted to kind of get y'all perspective on things, and so that was. Thank you for that.
No problem.
All right, quick question: Chipotle or Moe's?
Chipotle.
Chipotle. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. Connect.
I tried Moe's.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you think? Not that great.
I'm just looking at Chipotle.
Exactly. All right. Connect Four or Trouble?
Or who?
Or Trouble.
Connect Four.
Okay. All right.
Trouble.
Connect Four or Spades?
Spades.
Okay.
I just learned how to play spades going to Norfolk State.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Respect. Okay.
You cannot go to Norfolk State. You cannot graduate from Norfolk State and not
know how to play spades.
Definitely.
I can respect that. All right. So Tupac or Biggie?
That's a tough one.
Okay.
That's a tough one. I would say it depends on what type of mood for real. But I'm gonna have to go with right now Biggie.
Biggie.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to go with Biggie.
I'll take that. All right. So Lauryn Hill or Erykah Badu?
Lauren.
All right, yeah, that's all. It's same.
Yeah,
I feel like dudes choose Lauryn Hill and girls choose Erykah Badu for some reason.
That would be a good research project. I would definitely want to know.
Yeah, like who? Yeah, that's weird. All right, money or happiness?
Happiness.
Okay.
All the way.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs. I can't. I mean, I'm not gonna say I can't stand cats.
Okay.
But they're just too sneaky for me.
Yeah, same.
You never know
Same.
what they think.
Same. I had a bad experience with a cat. All right, dress shoes or sneakers?
Dress shoes.
All right, dress shoes or Chelsea boots?
Dress shoes.
All right.
I don't own a pair of Chelsea boots.
Okay, you say you don't own a pair.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I didn't even know about them until my little brother started wearing them.
Really? So you got a little brother? How old is he?
My brother is 16. My
Okay.
sister. Hold up. My sister is 19. So my brother is turning 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word. So you're the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of pressure does that bring you?
Bruh, it's pressure like no other.
Yeah.
You know, and you can never understand it unless you're in that position. Like, because you are, I'm responsible for the protection of my siblings. Not only that, but I am the role model.
What does it mean when your veins pop out on your head? Like you're intense?
They pop out on my head, they pop out in my arms.
Yeah. You Hulk, a little mini Hulk. What's your law name?
For what fraternity?
Okay, so you're in two, or
Yeah,
okay.
In spring 14, I crossed Alpha Nu Omega.
Word.
Alpha Nu Omega fraternity.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a Christian fraternity.
Okay.
And my line name is Eagle Brother Gears.
Okay.
And Gears is an acronym. It stands for Greatness Eternally Awaits Real Servants.
Okay.
You know, I was the ace, and they were one of my brothers was saying I got that name because although I was the ace, the one in the line, I was still able to humble myself and help out my brothers.
Yeah. Respect.
And for Alpha, my line name is Alchemy.
Okay.
And alchemy is the the definition of alchemy can go really deep, but to consolidate it, alchemy is like the study or the mixing of different chemicals. It was basically used back in the olden days, like what the witches used to do. They used to create potions, and potions can either kill or they can heal.
Yeah.
And one of my big brothers was telling me that. When I came around, it's like I had that healing potion. So whenever somebody needed words of encouragement, wisdom, spiritual uplifting, I was there for that. So that's how I got alchemy.
Bet. So that's a perfect point, which leads me into my next question for you. So I always say that stripes are earned. Every single conversation that I have with people, I say that compassion, that something comes from somewhere. Where does it come from for you?
My passion? Oh, man.
Because like I just say, stripes are earned. People are just not that way,
Yeah. Learn behavior.
Okay.
And definitely learn behavior. Learn behavior because, again, I grew up with my grandma. My grandma would give her the shirt off your back, and she would go through the cold with no problem. So my grandma, and one influence that I cannot deny in my life is my church. I cannot deny my
Amen.
faith.
Yeah.
So, growing up from birth until, until you almost out of the house, hearing how we're supposed to be compassionate, and then getting saved, and then learning how Jesus loved us, it just made me want to give that same type of love. And not only that, but once I realized how confident I became in myself, from not doing what others wanted me to do, but from being who I was created to be, I wanted other people to feel that same type of self-fulfillment. This is all about self-fulfillment.
Yeah.
And so when I look at people and I see that they're not as happy as they should be, because we're all called to be joyful, or because God is peace, God is love. So whatever's going on in life, we're supposed to have that same type of mindset.
Yeah.
So when I don't see them reflecting that, it's like, what's wrong? And it makes me want to find out so I can help them so they can live a better life. I hate people. I hate seeing people
tight all the time.
Like in mental prison.
Yeah,
like it does something to me. Like, and side note, I hate going to the zoo. I don't like going to the aquarium.
Really?
Because I look at the animals and I feel so bad.
All right, Larry.
But at the same time, I still eat meat. So
yeah, I was about to say, bro, that's taking it far. Like, you gotta enjoy the zoo, bro.
Right.
You gotta take your girl to the zoo.
I used to go.
Okay.
I used to go, but I guess when it probably started when I became when I joined my first fraternity, and I went to go see the Eagles.
Yeah.
And I just saw the Eagles couldn't really fly because they're in the cage, and it just made me think like that's how people live life sometimes.
Yo, you be in your head? Do you be in?
Oh,
okay.
Bro.
When were you born?
I was born in March 11th of my practice.
Okay, word.
I've been deep in my head.
Yeah,
like,
respect.
I'll be driving and just be off. Yeah, bro, it's terrible. Like on my wall, I have a poster. The name of the poster is Thinker. And it has Barack Obama, Dr. King, Bob Marley, and Nelson Mandela.
Really?
I think I missed someone. Malcolm X. And I gotta forget Malcolm X. Malcolm X is staring at me, and I literally just stare at that poster, and I read it, and it says. Basically, the nutshell is that think about the times ahead. Think about how you can be a leader in your community. So just feeding myself all of that when I go out into the world, I'm looking for ways that I can lead. I'm looking for ways that I can build and uplift people.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm always in my
respect, right? Okay, so what are you passionate about? I know that you're a motivational speaker and influencer of great things, but what motivates you as a young entrepreneur? What drives you to go, to start?
People.
Okay.
People. The smiles that I get, the comments that I receive, the feedback from even Starve the Ego, Feed the Soul. It's just like energy, because sometimes, especially as entrepreneurs, as ministers, as encouragers, counselors, you need people to let you know how you're doing.
Yeah.
So when they let you know and they're like, yeah, Larry, this is really helping me, like, keep going. Those two words, keep going, that's all I need. Because it lets me know that somebody is receiving some type of benefit. Right. Receiving some type of benefit from it. So that definitely, keep going. Me making a difference is what makes me get up every single day. Because again, mental prison is something that you do not want to live in.
Okay.
Because you only got one life. The average lifespan is 80 years.
Yeah.
We're in our 20s. We have 60 years to go.
Okay. Yeah.
They're gonna fly. We sacrifice.
That's true. That's true. That is.
So,
wow. Yeah, that is true. Okay, so it's one thing to get up and go, but would you say that the people keep you going every day as well? Is that what allows you to keep that passion?
What do you mean?
So it's one thing, the people motivate you to get started and to do what you do, but it's a different thing waking up every day and to keep going and to stay on the track that you are being, in your 20-something.
Okay.
What keeps you going? What keeps you energized? What keeps you?
I cannot be stagnant. And I guess I gotta go back into my self-reflection time and find out why I can't be stagnant. But to be in the same spot for X amount of days, X amount of weeks or years, it creates some type of discontentment.
Yeah.
And that may be because I'm so addicted to growth. I just want to grow.
Yeah.
I hate being the same way. Because I feel like there's more to life than what meets the eye. There's more to life than being 22, being 26.
Yeah, absolutely,
20s,
absolutely.
And I feel like I have to grow, and it kind of I don't know if you have ever experienced this, but you know when you've been sitting too long and your butt starts to hurt, or you've been laying too long and your body, your muscles start to ache. That's kind of how it is. Like I have to move. I have to do something bigger than what I've done yesterday. Each day is supposed to be a building block, building up to what we can call what we've done or our achievements at the end of our day. Because I'm gonna give you a little piece in my counseling theory. There's this theory called Erickson's developmental psychological stages, and the last stage is when you're on your deathbed and you think back over your life. And when you think back over your life, you're either gonna feel grateful that you've achieved something, or you're gonna have that feeling of not accomplishing. So you're gonna regret that 80 years that you just lived. I don't want to regret those 80 years.
Right.
And the main people that regret those 80 years are the people that didn't live according to what their passion or what God was calling them to do. Wow. So they're like, wow, I should have did that. But now, you know, I did what other people wanted to do. I didn't start the business because other people told me that I couldn't do it. Or I didn't finish school because other people didn't support me. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to live that life, bro. I have to keep on.
Respect
that. That's not
okay, you definitely just dropped knowledge on me right now.
Oh, right.
Yeah, definitely dropped knowledge on me. And I can respect that. So one of the reasons why I wanted to have you listed as a top 21, just because of your grind, how consistent you've been. But I also am excited for your future and for what God has for you, just in general, for what is just about to happen in 2018. Can you kind of like give us a little peek into what's happening in 2018, just so that way the people that's following you, the people that are watching this, they can be like, oh, word, I can definitely look forward to that. Okay.
2018 is going to be my takeoff year.
Okay.
And I say that because I turned 23.
Okay.
I turned 23 on March 11, 23. I'm accepting gifts all year.
Okay.
If it's 22, I'm still accepting.
Yeah.
But my takeoff year, and, you know, a lot of people call it their Jordan year.
Mm-hmm.
But before Jordan can dunk the ball, he has to first get up in the air. So it's that takeoff. Like I'm approaching the rim, I'm approaching the rebound line, and not the rebound line, the free throw line, and I'm preparing to take off.
I don't even know if I want to release all of this.
Right,
you know, like I'm not even putting this in there, bro. Like,
okay, let me dumb it down. Okay, so one thing you can expect. February. In February, I'm coming out with a series called For Love or For the Love.
Okay.
It's gonna speak to how we do all these things for the love of other people, but what do we do for the love of ourselves? Because people ask me all the time, Larry, how do you have this positive? Like you just asked me, how are you like this? And how have you loved to grow at the rate that you've grown?
Right.
And you know, it's not easy, but I feel like people need to hear my story and figure out how to get there, because it's definitely a journey.
Are you gonna write a book one day?
Yeah. On my desk, I have all the books that I'm writing, and hopefully I get one out. I'm going to get one out this year. On Instagram, Instagram is Mr. Whitaker. Instagram is also ste.fts. That's Star of the Eagle Feed the Soul.
Okay.
And on Facebook, Larry Whitaker Jr.
Wait, you have another page, Star of the Eagle Feed the Soul?
ste.fts. That's the actual Star of the Eagle Feed the Soul page. The other one.
STE.
.fts.
Oh, word, got it.
Yeah. And then Mr. Whitaker is my personal.
Nice layout you got here.
Appreciate it. I've been working.
Yeah, you have been working. Yo, it's funny, you change so much. Like, you look so different in all your photos. You change so much.
I go back all the time and I look at my growth. You gotta follow
you really do.
It's like, dang, I'm grinding. Then you start thinking about the next thing. What's the next thing I can do?
Definitely. Okay, bet. Well, Larry, we certainly appreciate you coming through for this interview.
I appreciate it.
Mad love to you and your brand and what you got going on. And one love, much love to you in the future and what God has for you. So stay up, all right?
I appreciate it.
Definitely.
Yeah.